All right, we got a super chat from JG. What up, brother? If this year is going to be a 57-man roster, what can change for DC? So 55.
There's some confusion here in terms of like the actual numbers. So it is a 53-man roster plus 2 because you're going to have 12 practice squad players and you can promote 2 of them to the active roster each week.
Correct.
Without having to send them back through waivers. I think you can do that like twice each time.
Yes.
So I'm just going to call it 53 plus 2. So I get you got 57. You said you saw 55 plus the 2. I get that. In terms of what it means, they're also upping the game day roster. So you're probably going to see teams be a little bit more willing to not put players on IR if they think that they can hold out. Because you have extra depth there. So you like, for example, let's say your defensive end gets hurt.
Yep.
You're going to promote the practice squad defensive end for 2 extra games and then figure it out from there. In terms of personnel, you're not going to end up carrying like an extra punter or anything crazy. You'll probably just go deeper at one of the areas you don't feel that trust in.
I love this next super chat coming in from the devil you know. NFL MVP predictions. All right, Tom, give me your top 2 players for MVP, and I'm going to name 2 other guys.
Actually, I want you to go first because I'm worried I'm going to take your 2.
All right, well, I'm not going to go to 2 obvious then. I'm going to go Russell Wilson, Drew Brees because they've never won it.
Okay. I was going to go Drew Brees. That's why I wanted you to go first because Drew Brees, damn it, deserves one. I think you have to include Patrick Mahomes.
Lamar.
Like, I actually don't go with Lamar because no one ever wins back-to-back MVPs. Like, Lamar could have the exact same year and people go, yeah, but he did that last year. He's not worthy of it.
Do
you want a super dark horse that is partially done to troll one of the guys across the studio?
Go for it.
Lions go 9-7, 10-6.
Matthew
Stafford gets all the credit.
I mean, he was on pace last year for 39 touchdowns.
I'm just trolling.
About 5,000 yards. Hey, wouldn't be that crazy. So who will win 2020 NFL MVP? Let us know in the comments section. I'm seeing some Lamar Jacksons. I see a Patrick Mahomes, obviously. I got a Dak Prescott even thrown in there. So go ahead, scroll on down. Let us know who's going to win 2020 NFL MVP. Super chat time from King J. King J, you're the real MVP on today's show. Is Zeke still elite? He didn't look like the same player last year. Okay, so is Zeke still elite? Yes or no? I still say yes.
Yeah, I think especially as the year went on, when he fully got back into football shape, because he wasn't in football shape, having been away for most of camp. I think it was pretty clear that he wasn't quite at the same level. He's still a top 5 back or so in the NFL. Yeah. So at that point, I'm going to call him an elite. In terms of getting out of his contract, you are financially tethered to him for this year and the 2021 season. After that, you can get out of that deal if you need to, starting with that 2022 offseason. That's when you can start.
Remember,
more likely after 2023.
Remember, use hashtag NFL or you can super chat. We do have a lot of questions coming in. Super chat's the easy way to get up on the show. Drew Lock MVP sleeper. So, I mean, I do think it's a sleeper. You got Noah Fant. You built around your quarterback in the draft, Jerry Jeudy, KJ Hamler. The offensive line's a little bit improved. Plus, you have a decent running game. Melvin Gordon, Phillip Lindsay. Hey, I don't totally hate it. Let's now go to the next super chat from Chris. Okay, Aaron Rodgers for Stephon Gilmore and a 3rd pick.
It's interesting.
That's actually really intriguing.
I'll tell you that.
Making joke.
Sorry, I took a sip of water and went down the wrong pipe. I actually don't think either side does it. The timing does not work out well for Green Bay. On top of that, you have Jair Alexander. You drafted, I'm trying to blank on the other guys you drafted, Josh Jackson, Kevin King. Maybe you're out on those guys so you can make sense. The defense would be lit for Green Bay. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's a Belichick move right now. At least not for this year. We can check in next year.
2021. That'd be really interesting. Let's go to my man Bray. Most likely team for Aaron Rodgers trade. So what I would say, okay, is go check out our YouTube channel where we broke down the top, 7
teams. 7. It went out earlier today, my man.
So go check it out. So stay up to date, Bray. Turn on your notifications. We drop videos all the time. We do news, rumors, and then, we do like predictions videos. So the top 7 teams to go out and trade for Aaron Rodgers. Ray, I know you're a Dolphins fan. They're not on the list.
They are not on the list because they just drafted Tua, so they're going to roll with them.
So spoiler
Unless he
alert.
gets hurt again, which I am not hoping for.
Take that link below. Send it to your friends. One of our good friends here at Chat Sports, a guy that watches all of our videos. It's Jacob. Jacob, you know you're loved here. The Ravens are favored in all their games. What are the chances of it happening?
2%?
Oh, it's happening, sweetheart. No, I would say
even those games that are like 70%. You do 70% of your games times 16. The odds of you losing one are actually extremely high.
Let me ask you this question: is the Ravens team last year or this year? What roster's better? Am I crazy to actually think that? I think they had a good draft. I like what they did in free agency. I think the Ravens roster is better this year.
That's certainly fair.
I'm just trying to make a case.
But you were also at the point of you went 14-2 for regular season. There isn't much room to grow.
Yeah,
that's the concern.
Okay, Jacob. I think they're going to go 13-3. I think the Ravens are a great team. I would even argue the best team in the NFL, but it's so tough to go undefeated. Let's go to Kushendra.
Ramrup.
There you go. What does Daniel Jones' progression look like?
Well, as expected, this should not have been a surprise to anyone.
I don't know if you're asking the right people.
You're going to run the Jason Garrett offense, which means the progression for Daniel Jones is going to look great at some points because he's going to make some plays for you. And there are other games because you ran the ball twice on first and second down, you're going to put him in a lot of 3rd and 6s, 3rd and 7s. So there will be games when you're like, that's our guy. Look at him go, man, balling out, carrying the squad. And then because you put him in bad spots, you're going to be like, he wasn't good enough to win the game.
I'm a little bit worried, and I was never a Daniel Jones fan. I know you weren't either.
Because he can't throw the deep ball. Still can't.
We saw it a little bit last year where he had those first few games like, okay, Daniel Jones is stuck.
Hopefully he
and
stops
then all of a
fumbling,
sudden,
too.
It just went down, and I'm worried it's just going to keep going down. I just don't believe in Jones.
It's the point that I really try to emphasize a lot is that the first couple games are actually kind of the easiest for an NFL player.
Absolutely.
Because normally the game plan's down back a little bit. They try to make life easy on you. Then other teams get film on you. They identify something. Now you have to adjust as opposed to them adjusting to you. And that's especially true in year 2. That's why the sophomore slump is such a thing.
Yeah.
So that's going to be tricky for Daniel Jones. They're going to run a lot of play action. That will make life easier on him. He's a pretty good play action quarterback. Not that there aren't quarterbacks who are bad at play action like everyone's got. That's why more teams should do it. I just honestly don't trust Garrett to maximize.
All right, if you're a Giants fan or if you don't like the Cowboys, you can send hate mail to Tom. But in all honesty, Tom does a great job here on NFL. There's not many people who I think know more random facts about the NFL than Tom. And if you love NFL draft coverage, go give him a follow on Twitter. He's at WhatGoingDowney. Let's go to another super chat here from King J. Any chance the Ravens move on from Earl Thomas? We're back to Earl Thomas conversation.
Nope. A, you don't trade away a premier safety that you just paid. B, they can't get out of his contract in a release. They're not going to trade him away. They honestly don't have the depth at safety right now to lose Earl Thomas. I do like Chuck Clark, but then you got Geno Stone, Deshaun Elliott. You're not trading away Earl Thomas. I know there was the report that they looked into, voiding his guarantees. I think that was just practical. They did not like that. They did not know what happened with Earl Thomas. I understand that. But in the end, you're going to be like, Earl, that was very stupid of you. Please tell us next time. Okay, go win us a Super Bowl.
I think the only person moving on from Earl Thomas is, maybe, yeah. Okay, let's go to Viking. Who is better, Allen Robinson or Amari Cooper? For me, this one's actually pretty easy. I'm going to go Amari Cooper.
Okay, I lean Cooper too. I do think Robinson is one of the more underrated receivers in the NFL.
I don't totally disagree. However, ever since Allen Robinson came out of Penn State, I've been a big fan of him. But Allen Robinson is the primetime one really good year wide receiver for the Jags back in 2015 where he put up It was like career high 1,500 yards. Since then, he hasn't been a premier receiver. Now, you can also say he really hasn't had a good quarterback. Blake Bortles, Mitchell Trubisky,
he's put up 883, 754, and over 1,000 last year with Bortles and Trubisky as his quarterbacks. Guys that just haven't been very accurate. So
I think he
was very good last year. I would love to see him with a great quarterback. Imagine putting him in the Saints offense.
Oh. No, I think
that's why I think he's underrated.
I think he's a great receiver, but I'm not going to put him there with Amari Cooper.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to Carpet. Which head coaches get fired after the season? My predictions are Doug Marrone.
Good pick.
Matt Patricia. Good pick.
Okay.
Dan Quinn. I am agreeing with that one. And Adam Gase. I could see all those coaches getting
normally
fired.
the magic number's in that 4 to 6, not
How
that
about this?
often.
Who gets fired
7.
first?
I
say Dan Quinn.
might be Doug Marrone.
Okay.
Like, you're trying to ideally find someone where the front office and head coach are at odds. I don't really know where that fits in together in the end. I think those 4 make a ton of sense. Denver's fine. The Raiders, Chargers could be on there if they struggle. Not mid-season, but later on in the year. I think Joe Judge is fine for at least 1 year in New York. I don't think they fire Matt Nagy. I don't think, because I think
it would have to be an absolute disaster.
I think they would dump the GM first. I think they jump Ryan Pace, I think is the name I'm searching for there. After that, I think most of those guys are safe.
So who's trying to go to a football game this year? I want you to give me a Y for yes or give me an N for no. Are you going to a game this year? And
TBD for me.
I think it's TBD as well.
We'll see.
I think I am going to end up going to one game, but I think we can all agree on this. We want to watch football games, and we want to go to football games. I know I definitely do. I'm already just itching to be able to go tailgate, be able to go to any game that I want to. So it is clear. There are a lot, and I mean a lot of Y's in the comment section. I see Trey, I see Bray, it rhymed. Bam B Troll says yes. Bottom line, all of us want to go to football games, so all I'm asking is do your part, stay safe, wash your hands, cover your mouth. If you got to sneeze, do it in the elbow, even if it looks like a dab.
Or just in your shirt.
No.
Fine. No, it's fine.
Go to chatsports.com/stay safe, and you can rep your favorite NFL team by wearing a mask. Because guess what? If the NFL says, hey, you got to wear a mask, guess what I'm showing up with? A mask. So you might as well get one of your favorite team. That way you can wear it to the grocery store. You can rep it all the time. You can get it at chatsports.com/stay safe. We got a super chat coming in from Brian. What up, Brian? Okay, Mitch, would you love it if the Raiders signed Dak? I personally would not, because I'm not going to pay Dak $35 million.
Okay, I don't know what you're going to do at quarterback then, but that's fine.
I will take Derek Carr at 22 over Dak Prescott at 35.
Nah.
No?
No. Because you can win a Super Bowl with Dak Prescott.
I disagree.
I don't think you can with Derek Carr at this point.
I don't think that Dak Prescott is ever going to win a Super Bowl. So let us know. Dak Prescott for 35 or Derek Carr for 22. You can type DK or, wait, DP, or you can type DC. Okay, let's go to Steven. What up, brother? Who are your top 10 wide receivers? So it's a super chat, so, okay, hang on a second.
We don't have our lists in front of us, so give us a second. Here's a good one. I think we're in agreement that Julio Jones is on there.
Yep.
It's just in some particular order, because that's going to make a lot easier on ourselves. Julio Jones is on there.
Okay.
I think that Michael Thomas is on there.
Absolutely.
Nuke Hopkins is on there.
Absolutely.
Tyreek Hill?
Yes.
Okay, so I got Jones, Hill,
Devontae
Thomas.
Adams.
I'll throw Devontae there. Mike Evans.
Okay.
6.
Chris Godwin.
I actually would include Godwin, yes.
Okay.
So we're at 7 there. Who else are you thinking?
Oh, boy. It gets tough.
I think I'd throw
Amari?
I would consider Amari. I'd consider Adam Thielen. I'd consider Stephon Diggs, as much of a head case as he could be.
OBJ?
He wasn't as good last year, but he was
I don't
hurt.
disagree.
I'm going to include OBJ on there, so I'm at 8. And maybe we should make a video on it. And it's just it's sub if you want it, guys.
So if you want Tom and I to make a video
I'm going to go Thielen Cooper. Okay, there we go.
If you want Tom and I to make a video about the top 10 current wide receivers, top 10 running backs, top 10 tight ends, quarterbacks, subscribe. More subscribers we get, that way we can tell our bosses.
Keenan Allen, Devontae Parker in there.
That's a good question.
I kind of want to see more than just
Let's
one
move
year from Parker.
Devil, you know, what's up? Appreciate the super chat. This is going to be our last question, so if you want to get your question on the show real quick, go ahead, super chat us, then we'll answer it. 2-part question. Okay, where is the best fit for AB, the player, and where is the best fit for AB, the person? Is there a best fit?
The best fit, in all honesty, for AB, the person, was probably the Patriots.
Yep, probably New England.
Might have been the best fit from the player. The other best fit for Antonio Brown, the player, the Baltimore Ravens. Now, I worry about putting him with his cousin, because I know how cousins can engage with each other.
I would almost then argue, like, best for the person might be with his cousin, the Ravens. Best fit, Aaron Rodgers, Green Bay Packers.
I like that one, too.
Let us know where you guys think that AB should go as a person and as a player.